What's up, pirate? It's your homeboy GM with One Piece chapter 949. First of all, I would like to apologize for being absent for the past few weeks. I had a lower back injury, so I was recovering from that. And then after that, I was getting ready for the Montreal edition of Comic Con. So those last few weeks were quite busy. And but you know what? Don't worry, I'm back and hopefully for the best. So here we go. Since I haven't read the chapter yet, I decided to make a live reaction instead of a review. Well, I'm gonna review it. I'm gonna review the chapter at the same time, but I'm gonna do a live review. Before I continue this video, let me just remind you that it is very important to encourage the manga industry by purchasing the official releases because a lot of people put their hard work to make those happen. You can find them online at your local bookstore, or better yet, you can even download legally the digital versions. They are even cheaper. And please encourage my manga project called Heart of Wildfire. The link is down below. I have a Ko-fi page on which I accept donations. We are now at 24% funded. Thank you so much for the support. Look, seriously, the more donation we get, the sooner we can release the first chapter. And guys, this is a dream that I've been working on for the last 19 years, and I cannot wait enough to make this project a reality. Just the first chapter, I just want to make this ready to show you guys. And look, share the link with your friends. Look, if you can make a small donation, here's the link. And look, any help that you can do to make this project prosper, I welcome it with open arms. So thank you in advance. And for those who have donated, thank you so much. And look, as long as there's breath in this body, I will never give up this long time dream of mine. So thank you so much. By the way, I just saw a one shot of a remake of a chapter of One Piece by Boichi, who is, if I'm not mistaken, the author of the Doctor Stone series. By the way, I really gotta get into this because I've heard good comments about it. And he remade the chapter of when Zoro first faced Mihawk Dracul, and I gotta say, look, it was very dynamic. It was there was a lot of details, very passionate, a lot of dynamism. Look, I was very impressed. And you see, this is how great Oda is and how well he is respected. People admire his people admire his stuff so much that they remake some iconic One Piece chapters in his name. And look the result that it gave. Honestly, I would love to see Toyotaro, the artist of Dragon Ball Super, having a take on one of Luffy's iconic battle. Um, I would love to see Toyotaro draw the battle of Luffy versus Lucci. That would be quite epic to see. So that was a very impressive one shot, a remake one shot, if you ask me. So, anyways, that was incredible. So, on to this chapter. Again, since I haven't read it yet, because I just came back home from doing errands, I'm gonna do a live reaction and review it at the same time. So let's get into this. Okay, we see One Piece making the cover of Weekly Shonen Jump. Very cool cover. Colorful spread, nice, beautiful. The One Piece crew are having a beautiful moment of summer. No, something very ordinary, you know. I think all the crew is there. Yeah, Chopper is there. Everybody's there except Jinbei. We're still waiting for this guy. Um, yeah, no, that's a pretty beautiful spread. You know, as much as digital, uh, well, artistic digital technology increased over the year, you can never beat the importance of traditional illustrations. And we know that Oda, when he makes those spreads, it's all he always colors them traditionally, and you can see the beauty of those colors. So it's just look, he has done them for the past 20 years, over 20 years, I would say. But every single time I see a new spread, I am just mind blown. I thought that I would get tired. No, not tired, but I thought I would get used to that. But you know what? Every time I see a new spread, I'm just impressed as if it was the first time. So beautiful, wow, marvelous. What can I say? It is pure art. It is beautiful. Okay, the chapter is called Mummy, and I don't know why, but after reading this one word, Mummy, for Doctor Who fans, you will recognize this when it was the tenure of the Ninth Doctor, played by Christopher Eccleston. Eccleston, no, wait, it was Christopher Eccleston? I think, yeah. Anyways, by Eccleston. There was this episode. I think it bore the same title, and there was this kid with a gas mask looking for his mommy. He was like, "Are you my mommy?" And I just kept thinking about that instantly upon reading that word. But anyways, moving on. Yeah, so some of the nine sheets are, and along with Luffy, are they're there battling the jail guards, and looks like this battle is going wild. Seriously, look, I'm just the first page, and it's chaos all over the place. So the guards are shooting the jailers, so they can stop them from rebelling, obviously. So, oh my God, woo, combo attack from Luffy and Chopper. Yo, that is dope. Heavy stamp. Man, these two should team up more often. That was pretty dope. Man, seriously, right now the group is really kicking ass. Io Goro for old man, he got a hold of a sword, and he's he's wrecking Avok all over the place. Who else? Kawamatsu is also there as well. Look, seriously, these guys are really kicking ass. Kiku Nojo as well. Who we found out that it's a guy. It's not. He's not a woman. He just have very feminine traits, but still a badass nevertheless. And even though if he was a woman, I wouldn't care less. The character is a badass. That's it. Wow. Raizo is Thunder Shuriken. That is so dope. The keys are falling down. Use them in front of Luffy. One of them should open those cuffs. Okay. Come on, kid. Take the goddamn handcuffs off. Wreck Avok, and yeah, and he's still pissed about what happened to Killer. Look, I hope the guy will rise up. I mean, for the sake of his friend, because look, Killer, he's been eating one of those defective devil fruit, leftover of one of those defective devil fruit, and that is forces him, and which forces him to laugh nonstop. So I hope there's a cure for that. I'm hoping that Chopper can, get rid of that, can do something about that. But that's there's still some time. That's probably gonna happen near the end of this arc, but we'll see for now. So we know the nature of the virus released by the plague bullets. It's and I quote, a raging fever that spreads from the point of impact makes the body feel as if it's on fire. Blood spout forth. And we see one example of one of the prisoners getting, affected by that. And look, it looks like killing him would actually be a mercy. So that is, I felt bad. I'm just watching this and I felt bad for the guy. Okay, so that explains the title of the chapter. This disease is called mummy. Okay, so now we see. It seems that the ones affected and the prisoners that still, that are afraid to get touched by those infected, they've all turned against Luffy and the current members. Luffy, Chopper and the current members of the nine red sheets. Again, not all the red sheets are there, but yeah. So I guess that's how it is. These guys, fear is like the thing that really dominates them. It's no surprise that these guys, these samurai, over the course of the downfall of the Kozuki clan, they couldn't do much, to instead of submit to Kaido and Orochi. So wow. And right now, what I'm seeing, it's like you got the infected one surrounding the Luffy and the gang. So look, and here's something when I'm wondering. Luffy is now pretty resistant to a lot of disease due to his encounter against Magellan, who had the poison fruit. Um, I would like to think that his blood cells has some resistance against such disease, but I feel like even Luffy, if he gets touched, he's gonna be in big trouble. If not, he might die. So, anyways, I'm just gonna continue reading the rest of the chapter. Holy shit! What the fuck? Yeah, I was just mentioning if Luffy touches this, what might happen. And okay, the prisoners were like, lamenting on their fate, and one of them was like, just leave. Like if you hadn't showed up, none of this would have happened. This would have been just an ordinary day in Udon. But look at the forces surrounding us. You can't face Kaido, this dragon from the heavens. Like one of his subordinates created this virus, and look what happened. And Luffy is like, he's pissed about that. So he's grabbing one of the prisoners, and the virus is starting to infect him. And he stretches, gathering all of the uh, infected soldiers, well, samurais and prisoners. And I'm wondering what the hell's gonna happen, like, because will Luffy survive that? Damn, Luffy is such a badass. And okay, like he's really holding on. He's like, he just looks straight into the eyes of the prisoners. He's like, oh wait, just another day in Udon. Like the samurai that I've met, they're strong despite losing everything. And while you just pitying and trying to scrap every little dumpling every single day, like is that obeying every comment? Like is this how you want to live your life? Like open your eyes. Like this shit, that ain't nothing on me. Like he's getting infected, but he's like holding his foot down. Like you guys have become slaves, so open your eyes, damn it, and look. His will, like his body gets infected, but his will refuses to bow down. And seeing this, that is look. He just make the soldier. He just makes the prisoners fall. Like he just throws them away. Like wake the hell up. This isn't life. Like you all become slaves. So is this how you want to end your lives and all that? So oh my god. No, wow. This was a badass moment. One of the many badass moments of Luffy. Damn, Luffy ain't stopping. Look, the guy is like, oh man, and he continues with his inspirational speech, and he's like, you see Otama and Momonosuke being impressed by Luffy's stand against this injustice, and he's like, there's this little girl Otama who gave me her only meal, and I made a promise that once I leave this country, I'm gonna make it a place that everyone's gonna get their fill of food every single day, and I've heard about Odin. The guy was something else, but 20 years ago, this country came to a halt. We came to defeat Kaido. Wow, look, seriously, I'm getting goosebumps just seeing the pages. Like, wow, Luffy is really, oh my god. Look, he may be hard-headed. He might even be a dumbass at sometimes, if not most of the time. But man, Luffy, when it comes uh, to inspire yourself to inspire someone else. Sorry, look, he's number one. And that's how he always has been. This beacon of hope in the face of overwhelming darkness. So wow, look. This chapter is wow. It's dramatic. Like it's powerful. Oh, okay, it's official. Luffy can catch a glimpse of the future, just like Dogtooth. Yeah, the Chief Jedi was about to shoot something called the Plague Shot, which would shot like 200 bullets of plague shots at the same time. But his elephant stomach was about to do the shot. Luffy just tied up his nostril, his long nostril, whatever they call it, and I'm guessing that this is not gonna end well. Like as I turn the page, oh yeah, that thing exploded in his nose, and yeah, Lord Babanuki is officially infected. Oh my, Kawamaki is impressed. What a dependable man. Oh shit. And now the prisoners, being inspired by Luffy, one of the jailers like, remember what happens if you rebel against a jailer? And the samurai like, yeah, we don't care. We decided to rebel. And you can see Hero screams, and I quote in the narrating box, it says 8 days before the final battle, without a word, the enemy's main force Udon have been captured. And Yogurt is like, wonderful young straw hat. You've really brought some incredible help, Kinemon. So it was no surprise. Chapter ends there. Wait, does it end there? Yeah, it ends there. Uh, it was no surprise. Like we knew that Udon sooner or later would rally behind Luffy. But seeing it happening, it was just dramatically inspiring. And look, I still have goosebumps reminiscing these wonderful moments of this chapter. Look, overall, a great chapter, shows Luffy's undying willpower-filled character. So, wow, an incredible chapter. Loved it. So, anyways, tell me your thoughts about this chapter. Comment, rate, subscribe, share this video. Much appreciated. And Pirates, I'll catch you guys next week. In the meantime, please do me a favor for your homeboy. Take care of yourselves, alright? See ya!